What's going on, guys? We're tying up a few spinners here today. We're fixing to head out on a little trip here to the Cranberry River here in the great state of West Virginia. And I'm already messing up. I'll just take you through a little bit here. Old spinners I tie up. They're not your ordinary trout spinners you're going to go buy off the shelf. But they do work good for us. My buddy come up with them there years ago when I was just young. They worked good then and they still work good now. Just kind of a simple way of tying them. Of making a fly, quick and easy way. They work good. Like I said, they're not, once we get the finished product here, you'll notice you're not one you're going to go in and just buy off the shelf, off the counter at your local Walmart or whatever. Which is one reason I like using them, because trout see a lot of different things every day. On these stalk streams. Sometimes throwing something new at them just turns them right on. As you can see here, what I've done there is I don't know if you can see that there, it's camera focus. Maybe I'll take my hand out of there. I tied a treble hook on there. Now what I'm going to do is, got some peacock herl here. Kind of use that for the tail. Tie that in there. Guys, I ain't no professional tyer here. I learned a long time ago, and I've been doing it the same way ever since. It's probably the wrong way, or not the best way. It ain't the wrong way. It just ain't. I'm sure there's better ways out there doing it and stuff, but this is the way I learned to do it, and it works for me. So I gotta see if I got some red thread here. I don't even know if I got any red thread. There we go. Ain't really what I really like to use, but I ain't tied flies, spinners for a long time, so it'll get the job done for now. And what I'm doing with the red thread here, I'm just going to tie it in. And I add it to the back here. Then I'll add a little to the front more than likely. But let me get me a good strand off here. But yeah, we're headed to the Cranberry, like I said. I've been there one time, didn't really fish, just fooled around there a little bit, and I did catch one or two trout, but like I said, I wasn't down there to fish. I was down there. My sister-in-law, she lives close to there, and I was down there. Wanted to check it out, so I headed back there to it. I've been wanting to go back. Gonna go back last year, but didn't make it. So me and my cousins and my nephew and my buddy, we all decided to get together, and we decided to hit her this year. And that's what, like I said, that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave out of here early Thursday morning, get down there and try to beat the weekend fishermen in, get us a camping spot. We're going to hike back in a couple miles, get us a nice little spot set up, and then we're going to fish the rest of the weekend. But you can't beat a good day on the water. No doubt about that, especially here in these West Virginia mountains. But yeah, as you can see here, I don't know if you can really tell here. I didn't bring the camera in. I don't know if it'll focus or not. But there you can see here, it's red. I got some red back there on the tail, and that just give a little bit of flash. I think I'm gonna make this one in a white. Use some white Chanel. I believe I'm going to do this one in. I'm going to tie, I don't know, 10 or so of them. I have plenty. I won't take you through the whole, sit here and make you watch me tie all 10 of them. But I know we ain't posted no videos in a while. But if you follow along on our Facebook page, Eric, he put on there the reason why. We didn't know what was going to happen with YouTube and all this drama going on with the rules and regulations with the guns and all that. So we wanted to make sure what was going on before we decided what we was going to do, whether we was going to post any more videos or not. And so, but I don't think our channel's going to have no, it ain't going to affect our channel none from what we've kind of took out of it. So we're back, and we're going to try to keep some videos coming. We got us a new range to shoot long range at out on my cousin's place, so we can shoot out to 1,400 yards. So we're planning on bringing you some videos of that as soon as we can. It's turkey season right now, so we're going to wait till after turkey season, because he does a lot of turkey hunting out there. So we don't want to bother him turkey hunting. So once turkey season goes out, we're going to get to that. Hopefully we can hit something. We ain't shot that far. First we've shot 956 yards, I believe. We're getting it figured out. It's not as easy as some people let on for it to be. What we have trouble with is the wind. Figuring that wind out. Once you get that figured out, I think it won't be as bad. But we're just amateurs. We don't know what we're doing. We're darn sure giving it our best, though. We'll see what happens with it. But I don't think we're going to put any red on the front of this one. I think we're just going to let it go as it is. And I'll show you the finished product there. And you can see, as you can see here, I know I was running my mouth, but as you can see here, it didn't take long at all to tie that fly. I just tie a few old knots in her, break off my string. And there you have it. Fresh made fly. You can barely see that red in the back of it. It looks a little bigger on the camera than what it really is. But I'll make the blades and the wire up for it here in a little bit. You might not think so, but that little fly right there, if I can get the focus in on the camera here, that little fly right there will catch a lot of fish. I can't get the darn camera to focus in on it, but I can see in the background something I'll show you here. There's a couple of trout I've caught on spinners just like that. That there rainbow was, I think it was 6.5, 7 pounds. That brook right there was, I think it was 3.5, somewhere around that neighborhood. And I've caught a lot of others. Them just pictures I got up here in my room on the wall right now. But I've definitely caught a lot of others than that. I've got some that's, I've caught, my biggest brook to date is 5 pounds 6 ounces. And that there rainbow in that picture is probably my biggest rainbow to date. But I've got one down there bigger. Well, it's not as long, but it's fatter. But it probably, I didn't even weigh it. It probably weighs about the same. But alright, well, we'll get back here and I'll take a little break and I'll get this is my jig here to bend the wire and all that to make the spinner. I'll get it all set up and then I'll show y'all how that works, and then I'm going to hammer down and get these flies and spinners made up. That way I'll be ready. There you go. Here's the the blade and all I just made. It took me a minute. I had to go back through and remember how to do it. That's why I didn't video it. I'll video the next one. But that's just the number one. I think him's number one. I like number two better, but I don't have it at the moment. I got some number two silvers. And then I just put a couple beads, just plastic beads here on the back end. And you bend all that with my wire bender. Put your fly on. And right there, you have a finished trout spinner. Right there. That thing's dynamite. I'm telling you. Ain't much to it. Just a little white Chanel peacock herl for tail. There's not much to these things, but boy, these things work. I got all different colors. I mean, I can make these in, I got red, pink, brown, dark brown, olive, green, gray, black, yellow, orange, and of course white, purple. I've even got some purple with some sparkle in it. I got some blue sparkle. And that's about all the colors I think I got right at the moment. But it's just, like I said, there ain't a whole lot to them. An old camera, it won't focus very good. But that's it. Right there, it's all there is to it. Not a whole lot to it. I'll make them myself. I got maybe 50 cents in that spinner, if that. Which, I mean, the way I make them, they're not expensive. I probably don't have 50 cents in that. They work. That's all that matters. All right, now I'll get to cut a few more wires here, and I'll show you how I made that. Bent that wire and everything with this jig here. I can't tell you exactly what size wire I'm using if any of you would be curious, because I don't have the package anymore. I've had this wire for years. I bought 2 spools of it, and I've made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of spinners. But it goes a long way. I order most of my wire from, well, all the wire, because I ain't bought none in a long time, but I ordered it off from, I think it was, shoot, I can't remember now, but I'm thinking, Netcraft. I think I ordered my wire from Netcraft. I believe is where I got it from. And I get a lot of I got most all my stuff probably from Netcraft. I get some stuff from Cabela's, you know, when I happen to be going there or slipping by Cabela's or whatever. You know, I'll slip in their fly shop there and, you know, pick me up a couple things. But it's the first I've tied any for a while, so I'm a little slow at it today. But I was in the local store today, in the local Walmart, of all things. Man, trout spinners, I don't know, they went up. I ain't bought none really for years. They went up there. Down there, they was like $4 for one spinner. I mean, they're good spinners and all, but man, which like I said, I haven't bought materials in a while. So materials prices went up. So I might not even be able to make a spinner these days for 50 cents or whatever it is. But I'll get a couple more wires cut here and I'll show you what's going on. Alright. That's probably enough for now. Alright, let me find a place here to get my camera set up. Alright guys, there's my jig. I'm hoping you can see it. Now basically what we do here is with this jig, you just take your wire, you got this piece, this end here, which is what it does, it puts an eye loop in there. I got a little spot here that I can see that where I mark it. I bend that eye loop around like that right there, and it puts that little bend in it there, loop in it. Then you take that loop, and you run it through this end. It's got a crack on each end. and then you got it on both sides, and you run that through there like that, and you push them both in, and then you just twist it. Keep pressure, not too much or you break the wire, but you just keep pressure on that, and then what it does, it twists that wire for you. A little squeaky, ain't been used so long. And right there it makes you that little eye loop. Kind of twist it up there for you and try to get the camera to focus in on it, but there it goes. Well, try to, but that's basically what it does right there. Twist that up. And then you grab your clevis, which is what holds your blade on, allows your blade to spin, which is that piece right there. And like I said, I'm using these are #1 gold blades. Just feed it down the thing there, and it will you just slide on that. What that clevis there is what allows your spinner to spin. Like I said, I got these old beads, old plastic beads. I got them out of the old craft section years ago. I'll use different colors sometimes. Right now I'm just going to use silver. I always add 2. Just gives me a little bit more room between the clevis and the bend down here where you hook the fly on. But then after you do that, you put this back in the jig, and I run it up. I got this. You adjust this here and this, but I got this adjusted to where once I put the wire up in, I let the wire touch it right there. I come in an angle, and then what that does is when I bring it around, it bends that wire just like that right there. And then I always flip it over, because when I do it once, it just bends it like that. That stupid camera won't focus. It just bends it once like that right there, if you can see that. So I like to flip it over and hit that one more time, just kind of, not real whole lot of pressure, and that gives it more of a double bend in it, kind of. If you can see that there, I don't know. My light's pretty bright up here, so I can see the tie flies. There you go. And then what you do is you take I got a pair of old cheap sidecar cutting pliers or crimp pliers. They work good for me, and you just stick that wire in there, you bend it over one way, and you come back in, you bend it over the other way. You make sure it's perfectly flat, bend around like that. And then you hook that around your wire, and then you'll come back in with your pliers at the same time and grab the ends of it. I know y'all can't see this very good, but you'll grab it and I'll try to get this to focus in here where you can kind of see a little bit. But you can kind of see right there how it's just bent around there right now and ain't going to stay. So what you'll do is you'll bring your pliers in here and you'll kind of pinch that shut. Not completely shut, or you won't be able to get it back open. But you'll pinch it shut like that right there. Stupid camera. Which like I said, my light's so bright up there. There you can kind of see. That pinches it shut. And what that allows you to do then, unhook it, put your fly on, hook it back up. And the reason for that is not just so you can get your fly on, but if you have a fly and you're fishing and your fly tears up, no, you got a bad fly, your fly goes bad, or your hook breaks. And you can buy just regular old flies out of the store for like fly fishing. Like I got some right here I tied up in sort of like a Royal Coachman color. And what you do with that, and then you just take that there, it ain't got no trouble on it or nothing. But I usually carry a few of these different colors, spares. Some with treble hooks, some with not. And then like if I get a fly that goes bad on a spinner, I'll just take that fly off, put it in my vest, if I break a hook or something on it, throw it in my vest, to pitch in the trash later, because you don't want to throw your stuff on the ground. Don't do that. And then you can just put just slide your new fly right on right there, and you're ready to go again without having to untie. And you're right back at fishing. 5 seconds and you're ready to go again. You don't have to retie or nothing. Now, I mean, of course, if you ain't got spare flies or nothing with you, you can retie. But like if you got a couple extra or a couple spinners of the same color, you don't feel like cutting your line here and retying. Just pop the fly off another one, pop it on here, and you're ready to go again. Just that easy. There it is, guys. That's how you make a spinner, to tie a spinner. The way the ones we use, the way we tie them. That's how you do the wire. It ain't nothing hard. A kid can do it. Anybody can do it. I mean, it takes a while, to kind of learn a few things. There's a lot of tricks and stuff out there, but I've forgotten most of them. Like I said, 'cause I ain't tied in so long. But one thing, it's rewarding to make your own stuff and then go out and catch a trout on it. Especially when you catch a big trout. I mean, there's nothing more rewarding than catching a big trout or bass, whatever, on a lure that you hand-tied, handmade from start to finish. You done everything. I mean, yeah, I didn't make the blades, I didn't make the wire, the hooks, none of that, but, I hand-tied all these flies, I bent the wire, I put work into it, and it's just very satisfying to catch a fish when you're, stuff you've done yourself. Alright, guys, well, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to finish tying up the rest of these flies here so I can get that done tonight. And I guess we'll see you more than likely Thursday or so. Well, probably not Thursday. We won't have service down there, but once we get back from Cranberry, we'll probably put up videos showing you what we done, how good we done, and what it looked like. So y'all stick around, and hopefully we get down there and catch a bunch of trout and get a bunch of good video for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Guys, I got another spinner I'm going to show you here. I didn't have no deer hair to make the muddler minnow, so I had no coon hide there up in the room. So I took the hair off it and made another spin, and I believe it's going to be a trout catcher down there on the Cranberry here. I'm going to give you a look at it and see what y'all think about it. And there it is, guys. I mean, it's got kind of like a mother. I got a little red back here in the tail. I took and I actually put a little bit of, if I can get this to focus in here, I took it and put a little bit of brass wire around the bottom of it and some flash. Get a little bit of flash going underneath there. But I don't know what y'all think, but I think that might be a trout catcher out there on the Cranberry. We definitely are going to find out. Using West Virginia coon to catch a West Virginia trout.